I take that back. I did want to leave. Desperately. Only I didn't know it at the time. I do now, of course. After all that's happened, I don't suppose I could stay if I wanted to.
Are you kidding me? I could have strangled that little son of a bitch. After what we'd all been through? Weeks of rehearsal and shooting, and he tells us he's got to leave town, and we got to finish the shoot in 7 days.
What do you think? 7 days? A month's work in 7 days? He was crazed.
No, I wouldn't say crazed. Andrew said he was crazed. No, not crazed. He was... Well, yeah, okay, he was crazed, I guess. Toward the end there, anyway.
Toward the end there, he was certainly motivated, highly motivated, shall we say. A man on a mission. At the beginning of that time, he was just his usual self.
Intense. He was usually intense. Not in your face intense, more inner angst intense.
Yeah, intense. And crazed at the same time, too. Mostly crazed at the end there. Can I go? Are we done?
No, God damn it. No! God, don't you get it?
Yes, I get it. Yes, I get it! I'm going to the bathroom now. When I return, I expect you to be in complete control of yourself.
Oh, really? Do you?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get in line. Take a number!
Now, I'm not a psychologist, but I'd say that was the moment right there. When Janice went to the bathroom, that's when it all cranked up a couple of notches.
Of course, that's right when what's-her-name walked in.
Hi. Am I late?
And I thought, who is this? Who the hell is this?
She was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Which, of course, pissed me off till I realized, but can she act?
Oh, yeah, drop dead. I felt a little something myself, you know, a little je ne sais quoi.
Now, give me a break. She wasn't that pretty. Maybe when she first walked in, the light hit her just right or something. But don't forget I was in the crapper taking a pee at the time. But when I got back to rehearsal, it was all over her like a nocturnal emission.
She said that? Nocturnal emission? What a bitch. I mean, I know it wasn't the best between us lately, but it wasn't dead. We were anesthetized and on the table, but we weren't dead. Besides, she was moping in the bathroom, firing up for a showdown at the time. How could she know what I was up to? The look on her face when she saw Heather was priceless. She came in like Vendela on a catwalk, and then just kind of stopped cold, like she'd come face to face with her nemesis.
Nemesis? He said nemesis? No way! I was surprised, I'll grant you that. She was pretty. And young. Bitch had it all. Yeah, okay, I was surprised. But I thought I handled it pretty well. I paused a moment to get my bearings, and then I said, without skipping a beat, "Who's this? Your kid's sister?"
Yeah, she said that. Kid's sister. Who's she? Your kid's sister?
What's that, your kid's sister?
Yeah, something like that. The kid's sister remark. Anyway, that was the beginning of the end. That night, anyway.
Geez, it happened quick. I mean, not right away. It took a couple of seconds. 30 maybe. But then it just, like, erupted.
Well, can you blame me?
It was kind of cruel, I guess.
Cow. Fat cow, she said.
Jesus, she called her a fat cow.
Who's this fat cow? Your mother? She said it just like that.
Who's this fat cow?
Your mother? Oh, God, it was ground zero in a flash. I saw fucking red.
Well, it had the desired effect. I wouldn't say it was the best entrance I ever made, but it sure was a good one.
And then the next day, it just...
Changed again. Oh, we were fine after that. We were just establishing the scene, that's all.
They were marking territory. That's what they were doing. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Just like reindeer, or squirrels, or cats, I guess. Like 2 male animals. It was disgusting.
It's pretty thrilling in a way. I hadn't had that much action since Marat saw it at the Playhouse in '72. Anyway, after a little while, they got a little tired and everybody broke to neutral corners.
Well, sort of. I mean, there was Richard doing nothing to keep them apart after he caused the whole thing in the first place.
I knew what he was doing. I knew exactly what he was up to.
He told me what to expect, and he was right.
Wow, cat fight!
And he wasn't kidding. It was like,
Improv on a Friday night, 9 o'clock. Everybody's had 6 beers, and you walk on stage and kill!
like,
Curtain call on a night where everything, I mean everything, went perfectly.
like,
Hell. I was in hell. What I didn't know then was that Milton was right. There were many more levels of hellfire I'd yet to experience, and to which I would become intimately acquainted in the next few days.
like, I don't know. It'll come to me. I'll let you know.
Okay, now stop. Stop, please. Okay, look around a little. Look down. Good. Okay, take a few more steps. Good. And cut. Good. That was good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm the best, aren't I?
You are.
Well, tell me again.
You're the best.
No, the other one.
Which other one?
The girl.
Oh. Heather's here because...
No names, please.
What?
Too personal. Start over.
She's here because I needed someone. Another female as a foil for you to shine upon.
A supporting character, you said last time.
Whatever.
What's a foil?
A supporting character.
Good.
Now, would you mind getting the hell out of my face so I can finish the shot?
With her?
Yes, with her.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'll be in my trailer.
You don't have a trailer.
I'll be in the bathroom.
Fine, we'll call you when we need you.
Take your time.
See, I'm tired of Kalamazoo. Nothing against this place personally, it's just time to move on. I've been writing plays and industrial film scripts for almost 10 years in this town, and I'm itching to get the hell out.
Kalamazoo's a great place for theater, if you're an amateur. No professional work around here, no paid gigs, except for some industrial and training videos and the like.
Did a car lot series once. Get on down to McCracken Chevrolet for the best deals on 4 wheels. I had a little cowgirl suit, a hat, 6 gun, the works. Got $50 a pop. I was a whore, but I loved it. Get more bang! Shoot the gun, bang! For your buck, shoot again, bang! At McCracken Chevrolet. Blow on the barrel, big wink. It was cool. I was a whore, I admit it, but it was cool.
Of course I do industrials. You kidding? $500 a day? That's what Richard pays me anyway. Maybe that's a special rate, but then again, maybe I'm worth it.
They're all whores anyway. Think about it. They're actors. They perform an act upon us. We pay them with money or applause, and then they're off to somebody else to do the same for them. Love me, pay me. Love me or pay me. They're all whores.
No, not at all. The residuals from a voiceover on a national spot can pay the rent for a year. So I can then go off and do South Pacific for the millionth time in Butt Fork, Michigan.
I like community theater, actually. I was doing Kim and Birdie when Richard asked me to be in his video. Before that, I was Hava and Fiddler, and oh yeah, I did Jewel in Best Little Roar House. They wouldn't let us call it Whore House. Even the program just called it Best Little ... House in Texas. It was a good show. A lot of singing and dancing and a chance to strut our stuff, you know what I mean? People can only take so much chim-chim-cheree before they start to look for some action, you know?
So there we all were, rushing to finish up this video for the Chamber of Commerce so Richard could hurry up and almost leave town for the 20th time before he changed his mind again, or so we thought. Wasn't a half-bad video, I guess. Hard to tell sometimes when you're in the middle of it.
We were rehearsing in the Fallen Angel, that little piece of shit club downtown, and shooting on location in the park whenever Richard decided we were ready.
My favorite industrial, though, was when I played Joan of Arc. It was for a pharmaceutical company, and I was supposed to be slaying germs or something. The pill guy was French-Canadian, so I guess Joan was the sort of kick-ass kitten with a whip he liked.
But I knew he wasn't going to leave. How could he? He had everything he needed here, including me. Sometimes. Whenever he felt like it. Or I did. What the hell? We weren't exclusive. Who is? What? Did you say something? No, they're in the back. No? Where was I?
But it was that very evening. I think it was a Tuesday.
It was a Wednesday.
It was Tuesday or Friday. It was the day I do improv at the bar.
Who gives a shit what day it was?
Anyway, not important.
She seduced me.
I'll admit it. I did him to further my career. Fact of life. I'm not proud of it, but neither am I ashamed. It's part of my job. Part of the job I'd like to get. Whatever.
No, I don't usually do that sort of thing. Not lately, anyway. Not usually, anyway. You gotta tone it down a little. You're all over the place. We're not on a stage here. All I need is a little hint of sensuality. You're doing the dinner show with Ethel Merman.
Who?
And you gotta hit your marks a little better. You gotta be more precise in your physicality. I'm having trouble keeping up with you.
I'm getting $100 a day.
What?
It's still $100 a day.
Yeah, why?
Then, yes, boss. I'll tone it down a little. I'm not on a stage here. Who the shit is Ethel Mermaid? And what was that last one?
Hit your marks?
I'll hit my marks.
All right, good.
All right, good.
Good.
How much you get for this?
What?
This video thing, industrial video. I don't see any industry here.
400 a day.
No shit.
A cool 4 C's per diem.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're underpaid.
big time.
You're a god.
Thank you.
Coming over tonight?
Got a check.
With her?
Yeah,
The old ball and chain?
yeah.
How's it going with that kettle of fish?
Will you stop with the cliches? What's wrong with you today?
Today? What's wrong with you today?
Are you on something?
Only a little.
Oh, Christ.
But it's really coming on now. Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Just kidding. I'm fine. Mwah.
Can we do this now?
Yes. Let's do this.
Good. From the top, please. Let me get my camera and we'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, please. Give me a little more credit than that. I knew he was dipping his wick in that little trifle. But in the end, he would always come back to me.
Oh, no, they weren't married. They might as well have been, the way they acted sometimes. But then again, no, they could never be married. It'd never work.
He was air, she was fire. She was oil, he was water. He was chalk, she was cheese.
Of course I loved her. Janice, we're talking about Janice. Of course I loved her. We've been through maybe 10, 11 shows together. I did Lincoln to her Mary Todd. She did Kate to my Petruchio. We did George and Martha together. Actually, Nick and Martha. I was way too young for George at the time. We did Love Letters. We did Algernon and what's her name? Beatrice and Benedict, Stanley and Stella, Irina and Trigorin, the Macbeths, the Plantagenets, the Brothers Grimm, for Christ's sake. We rocked. We killed. We blew the lid off the houses we played.
Oh, local, of course. They only played in Kalamazoo.
And then he became a director. Director.
No, I didn't mind when he started to direct. I still got my way. No, really, I did. He was far more generous as a director than he ever was as an actor. Know what I mean? Generous?
Generous means letting the other person have their way.
Generosity is contagious.
Sucking it up.
I've considered it myself.
Giving in.
Once or twice.
You'd be surprised at the political nature of acting across from someone in a play or video or whatever. There's a lot of give and take involved. It's real easy for one actor to take all the focus away from the other, to steal the scene from them, to take all the credit, to dominate the whole vibe.
Kind of like life in general. Dog eat dog.
See, it's like this. I've been having a great deal of difficulty separating my circumstances from my locale. The way my life is going from the place I live in, Kalamazoo. Is Kalamazoo causing my creative malaise? At least affecting it? Or is the position I'm in determined solely by other factors? My age, my social status, my employment situation, etc., etc., etc. hell are you doing?
Oh,
You.
me?
And you.
Me?
Both of you.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Let me put it this way. You suck. You bite the big one. You reek. You blow. You stink like garbage.
No shit.
I thought it was pretty good. I felt good. You feel good?
I felt good.
We felt good.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. Now listen, girls, if we don't start behaving ourselves, i.e. behaving like actresses, those of the female gender who act, who pretend to do something or pretend to feel something in a manner consistent with effecting a change upon the viewing audience, poor miserable sods. When was I lost it?
Poor miserable side.
Before that?
We suck.
Yeah, then cripes to shit. I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna go snafu.
AWOL.
AWOL. I'm gonna wreak havoc on this little hot dog stand like pronto.
Well, he mixed his metaphors a little, but we got the point.
We got the point.
I mean, what's the point? So many actors just cruise along, doing all their old tricks, making faces, acting silly, overdoing it. On stage, in a musical or a comedy, or better yet, a musical comedy, they look as if they're trying to stop a 2-year-old from crying. You know, they get all hyped up and try to distract the kid so they won't cry. Looky here, look at me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Disgusting.
Okay, we were mugging a little bit.
Jeez, the lines we had to say.
Kalamazoo, we're here for you.
We're here for you in Kalamazoo.
The script was bad, but the money was good. The script was bad.
But the money was real good.
Good acting is standing there and pretending. Pretending to tell the truth. That's it. No reinforcement, no raised eyebrows, no mugging and pulling faces, no indicating to the audience what they should or should not be feeling. Showing them something and then letting them make up their own minds. It's the skillful actor who achieves a desired effect upon a disparate group of people in unison. The audience, or most of them, allowing for the insane or asleep or dull, most of them feel in unison an emotion, or think in unison a thought, or just sit there in unison and wonder.
It was a pus bucket industrial video, for Christ's sake.
For the Chamber of Commerce.
It wasn't Gone with a Goddamn Wind.
No, it wasn't Thanatopsis. But as far as these sorts of videos go, it wasn't bad.
I had one line in it that went, friendly faces, friendly spaces. I liked that. Friendly faces, friendly spaces. That was good.
So I'm standing there looking at him after he threatened to go mondo on us, and
There was something in his eyes.
I decided to be generous.
She chickened out.
She was truly gracious for the first time since I've known her.
Bark, 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 bark.
She said, sorry, my fault.
She apologized.
Bark.
And then the most awful thing happened.
I don't remember exactly how he said it.
He said, I don't love you anymore. Right there, in front of all these people. I must say, I was honestly surprised.
I wouldn't have wanted to hear that.
Yeah. I don't love you anymore.
See, when a group of people get together to do a play or a movie or something, they work very closely together for an extended period of time. Things can get tense on occasion.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
That's not to say that there haven't been romances and even marriages within the acting family.
Familiarity breeds.
We are very much like a family after all.
The Borgias, the Medicis, Ava and De Fira at home.
And like all families, there can be problems.
Menendez, Kowalski, Stanley and Blanche, not Stella.
That's when I first thought he might be serious about leaving.
I mean, you don't say, I don't love you anymore to somebody like that.
The Corleones, the Macbeths, the Addams family.
Not in front of everybody like that.
I had 3.5 days to finish that thing. I was working on 3 hours sleep.
He did seem tired.
He was beyond tired. He was wired.
But the funny thing is,
Felt bad for her.
you never told me the first part.
standing there taking his abuse.
He stood there in front of everyone and told me,
I don't love you anymore.
but he never said the first part. He never once had told me he loved me.
I loved her.
Ever.
Hi.
I don't like the reviews she writes.
I do.
You would. She likes women.
Hates men.
No, just likes women. They all do up there.
Up where?
The newspaper. Arts and entertainment desk.
I like her.
Well, you would. She's trying to make up for 500,000 years of female repression.
Does you?
Says me.
Like what?
Well, they always favor women in their articles. I was in La Mancha once.
Quixote.
Thank you. No.
I was Sancho Panza.
Go ahead.
And all the article talked about was Aldonza this and Aldonza that.
Aldonza.
The female lead.
Oh, yeah.
Quixote she mentioned once. Me, not at all. It was Woman of La Mancha. You've really got an axe to grind up there. You go back last 10 years, you'll see. It's all Blanche and Stella. Stanley's off bowling or something. Juliet and her maid. Romeo's at a family reunion. Cleopatra. No Anthony, no Caesar.
Are you a misogynist?
No, I'm a martyr.
So, like,
What should we tell her? Whatever comes to your mind, sweetie.
no, I mean about all the, you know.
Marital strife,
They're not married.
tension on the set.
Yeah,
Tell them whatever you want.
Wax lyrical, sister.
You ever been interviewed before?
a couple of times. Bye-bye Birdie and Steel Magnolias.
Truvy?
Yeah,
Oh, you'd be good.
thanks, I was.
Expect the worst.
You'll be misquoted.
And I'll attribute things to you you'd never even think of saying.
All part of the game.
Our free press.
Free to say whatever they like.
I barked my lines like a machine gun once.
I was stiff and wooden and too old.
I've been both too young and too old.
At the same time,
Yeah, two different reviewers.
same night.
Opening.
Ooh,
I was hysterically funny.
that's good.
In Lear.
Oh,
There's nothing we can do about it.
We're at their mercy.
Except suck up.
Suck up every chance you
they're
get.
coming over.
Act natural.
Start sucking.
I knew they were talking about me. Prissy little actors. I knew all their work, seen them on numerous occasions. Some happy, some not. Oh God, what is it about actors? Unless you bow down and adore them, they think you hate their guts. No one wants to read a gushy review, except the actors, of course. They could read them all day. Somebody's got to be the arbiter of tastes for a community. Help them decide how to spend their hard-earned money. But these actors, you'd think they hold the secret to the universe the way they talk. I sat there and watched them all that day and tried to come up with a new angle for the piece I had to write on them. Something my public could read without choking on self-aggrandizing proclamation. Oh, I was in this play and such, and we wowed them at competition, and we've been invited to perform it. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, then it hit me when what's-her-name walked on the set. Women as objects. Actresses in a male-dominated art. Oh, no. Too political, I thought. Oh, the modern actress, juggling work and home and life in her quest for it all. Maybe something in that one. Yeah, I'd know better after a couple of hours with this gushy little group. But I'm going to have to work fast. This was the last day of shooting for what some people were murmuring was a much too expensive Chamber of Commerce promo. I heard there was some tension on the set.
You heard wrong.
So they're lying?
Oh,
Them?
or deluded.
Of course. You're as happy as a lark.
I may fly away.
And Richard's leaving town?
Apparently.
Your playmate.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? I mean, you've had some success with him on stage.
How would you know?
Beg your pardon?
You said we were adequate in the Seagull.
Did I?
Thompson and Noble were adequate as the effusive Arena and the truculent Trigorin.
See, I liked you.
Did you?
Adequate is good.
It's lame.
I don't agree.
I love that role.
I'm sure you did.
We sold out every house.
Small theater.
Granted, tiny.
Yes, 60 seats.
Roughly.
Well,
I could only watch them out of the corner of my eye, because Richard was keeping us on a short leash that day. But even then, I could see that Janice was in no mood to schmooze with the poison pen from the press, defender of womanhood or not.
I like her. She called me dreamy in Tempest. Dreamy, she said. Miss Grant is nothing less than dreamy in her role of Ariel, the sprightly spirit of Prospero's imagination. I think she's good.
Andrew's got a point, maybe. I was doing La Pucelle in Henry 6-1, and in her preview article, she only mentioned the lead guy Talbot once. That was kind of weird, I guess.
The Cardinal and Abdication, Azzolino, got 7 words in her preview. It was all Christina, the Queen of Sweden.
ex-queen, actually. She abdicated her throne. Silly girl. Yes, I remember that piece. Oh, look, my job is to take that self-promoting, self-serving advertisement they send me about their latest earth-shaking productions and turn it into something interesting. Something my readers can reference with a straight face.
She's a goddamn Medusa.
I am a gatekeeper, yes.
Snakehead.
I'm paid to sift through the crap.
Viper.
And there's a lot of it.
Heartless.
It's not my job to sell tickets to their little show.
Arrogant.
There's more to it than meets the eye.
She's not even qualified.
I know about the arts,
She knows nothing about the theater.
and I know what I like,
We sent her a textbook to read.
and I know what's good.
She started quoting it in her reviews.
Somebody's got to do it. They just can't have free reign.
She thinks her opinion's worth more.
Besides, it's only my opinion.
And it is, because she's in the paper.
But I am in the paper.
She's read by hundreds of people.
Thousands of people.
And if she says I was only adequate, my postman reads it and believes it
Yes, I'm an arbiter of taste.
without ever seeing for himself.
They really don't understand.
And they think their opinion is the only one.
All I can say is, I'm usually right.
It's disgusting.
I provide a service to the community.
She just doesn't get it.
Sometimes I think they just don't get it at all.
She's thick, I think.
Yeah, as a brick. All of them. Thick as a brick. There, I've said it, truth be told.
So that's it. The last day of shooting passed without incident,
We would have made it all the way through to the end, too.
if not for the party.
We should have quit while we were ahead.
Should have cashed our checks and walked.
But we had to have a party.
It's tradition.
Whatever. We done?
Now let me get this straight. You're going to follow us around?
Yeah.
While we're at the party?
Yeah,
Why?
for the documentary. I got the interview shots of you all, and now I need some location stuff.
Now's not a good time.
Now's the only time.
Why's that?
You're leaving town.
Good point. You know, I'm
You
not...
signed a contract
Yes.
with the chamber.
Whoever.
They're going to be pissed if you don't do this.
What can they do? Book me? For being mean to them? For not letting them into my private life? Look, you've spent the better part of tonight shooting these interviews of us. We're a pretty boring bunch, right? Say something.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
Well, all I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
Why is he coming again?
I told you, the Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with Cable Access to do a behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the interviews we've been doing.
Those interviews suck. They're so
Tell him no.
I can't.
personal.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell him no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Because they paid me, all right? I took the money. I'm a whore, all right?
How much?
1,500.
Chicken feed.
We're worth more.
Where's the money?
People have no idea what it's like to take a group of widely disparate elements and and mash them together into some facsimile of a video that tells any kind of a story in a halfway interesting way, while riding herd on a bunch of highly delusional actors who need to be led around like chickens.
He spent it.
Yes, I spent it. I spent it on whining and dining my little chickens. Jude needs a manicure. Andrew needs a bow tie. Heather requires constant cappuccino. And Janice needs everything. Every damn thing under the sun. I'm telling you, I'm nothing but a glorified mother around here. Pulling this huge goddamn train behind me, and I am exhausted. I'm really exhausted.
So the video's been shot. Richard turned the raw footage over to the Chamber of Commerce this afternoon. And now we're going to visit the wrap party to say our farewells to Richard before he leaves town. At which time he'll then sit down to edit the raw footage he shot into the Chamber's new promo video, Into the New Millennium. Kalamazoo, it's up to you. Why he has to leave town to do this is unclear. We are here tonight as part of Cable Access's new arts programming. We bring it all to you in Kalamazoo. Next week, we'll be behind the scenes at the Art Theater for a rehearsal of Annie Get Your Gun, the opening show in the all-singin', all-dancin' season of hilarious musical comedy. But in the meantime, today, we're just going to take a look around the wrap party.
Oh, jeez, God. Watch it, lady. That was tripped me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're, Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
I'm Janice Thompson.
yeah, I know. I interviewed you.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen you on stage.
Of course you have.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing, just fine.
Yeah, good. Well,
Hey, I want to say something.
go ahead.
Is, this thing on?
Yeah.
As in, hello, Kalamazoo.
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to say one thing. I'd be good in one of your videos. What do you think, folks? I'd be good, wouldn't I?
How old are you?
None of your god blame business.
Where'd you study?
Study? Where'd I study? I studied the hands of life. I was a student of fate. And I worked closely with chance. That's where I studied.
Okay, yeah, well, I gotta go.
Think about it.
What?
Me in your next video.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That'd be good.
I know. See you later.
Count on it.
Now, I didn't necessarily want to do this series on the arts for Cable Access. But what the heck, with the money I'd make, I could do another video of my own. But I gotta tell you, some days you really earn your pay. You know what I mean?
And there was this terrible odor backstage. And so we turned around, and there he was standing there going, uh-oh, we're on TV.
Oh, gosh, what should we do?
What do we say?
Hello, Kalamazoo.
Hi,
Hello,
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, direct to you.
I got a gal in Kalamazoo.
I got a gal.
In Kalamazoo, zoo, 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 zoo.
Hey, be sure to watch the new Chamber of Commerce video.
Kalamazoo, it's up to you.
It's the best one yet.
And they just froze there like they were doing some promo. They were doing a promo for a promo. I didn't think that this format would work in the first place. Give a group of performing artists some free airtime and it just ends up a commercial for their latest project. But then again, I must admit, on this particular occasion, it got a little more interesting as the evening wore on.
Stanislavski didn't say that. Uta said that.
Whatever the point is.
The point is, you don't know what you're talking about.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to offend, but what? Hi.
Hi there.
No, go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
We're finished.
What's up?
Oh, just being nosy.
Just being nosy, he said. You know, I don't get that guy. I see his stuff on Cable Access and I just don't get it. His stories are weird, just weird. I never know what he's trying to say. And I can't believe that people actually studied his work. I think somebody did a master's thesis on him once, but I just don't see the point. I mean, it's either accessible to a wide audience or it's wallpaper. Video wallpaper. How was that?
Fine.
Oh, you don't mind my being honest?
Not at all.
You sure?
Yes.
Good. Well. Oh, hi, movie guy.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Want some?
Yeah.
There.
You could drink on the job?
Oh, just fill it right up there.
He makes movies.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Uh-huh.
You married?
Yes.
Happy.
Yes.
I think I'd be good in a movie.
I already asked that.
What'd he say?
He said he'd make me a star.
Really?
No, really, he said.
I gotta go.
Oh.
I did have to go.
So what do you think?
What?
Me and Janice together in a movie. We'd be good.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go.
Hey, get back here.
Yeah.
I got work to do.
Don't drink too much.
I won't.
Call me.
I will.
I'm in the book.
Okay. Theater people.
Call me? I'm in the book? The lengths to which I've stooped. How's that?
More.
More?
Yeah.
You want more?
More guts, more, truth.
More Jerry Springer.
Come on.
And then you'll audition me?
Yes.
I'm gonna do Maggie for you.
Maggie.
Maggie the cat on a hot tin roof.
Oh, great. Can we get back to this now?
Oh, where was I?
Stooping.
Huh?
So he said trousers. What trousers?
Oh, that's funny.
He never knew he did the entire second scene in his jockey shorts.
Oh, that reminds me of a time in school when we were doing rumors. You know that show?
That Neil Simon. Oh, here's some more.
And what's her name came out with her blouse unbuttoned all the way down to her waist.
Wait a minute. Don't these mishaps ever depress you?
Nope.
Oh, because it's never final. I mean, if you goof up, you've always got another shot at it the next night or the night after that.
Although I remember once on closing night, I think it was during Bedroom Farce.
Alan Ayckbourn.
Oh, no, it was Passion Play.
Peter Nichols?
Yeah.
Peter Nichols.
Or was it Dreams of Leaving? Anyway, it's not important.
It wasn't important.
But we need to tell our stories. They're our version of, boy, did I have a day today.
She ran on stage without the gun. She left it in the bathroom.
And the whole left side of the stage just slowly crumpled to the floor during my solo.
So I said, if he doesn't get here soon, we'll have to camp out.
Gesundheit, I said, without skipping a beat.
Oh, really? We're in Mississippi?
And then he fell into the orchestra pit.
Brought down the house. Everybody started clapping and cheering.
Oh, God, what a night.
A night to remember.
I'll never forget that one.
And they say that theater's dead.
Long live the theater.
Rest in peace.
Amen.
So she screams at me. Just get the goddamn door.
That was a good one, but I got a better one.
Go for it.
It was closing night of Hedda Gabler.
Who the shit cares if it was closing night of God knows what play? God, don't you people have anything better to talk about?
No, not really.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
How'd you guys? You just gonna let him get away with that? Oh, God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not usually like that. I mean, I was the first one to hug Cindy Busmeyer when she won Miss Kalamazoo, and I was runner-up. I mean, God, it was so unlike me. I'm not kidding.
So the kid, what's her name, Heather, tries a death blow right there at the end of the rap party, for Christ's sake.
You just don't do that. I mean, rap parties are certainly an opportunity for recrimination and dirty dealing, but you gotta draw the line somewhere.
She was hot. She was articulate. She was stupid, too. And she's lucky he's leaving town.
I mean, I've stood by while our precious leader has insulted just about everyone with his ego.
I insult with my ego?
And his selfish, self-centered, egomaniacal pederasty.
Pederasty?
No, that's not right. What's pederast me? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. No. Megalomaniac. That's what you are. Goddamn medical maniac.
Megalomania. 1. A mental disorder characterized by delusions of grandeur, power, etc. 2. A passion for doing big things. Hence, 3. A tendency to exaggerate.
And from that point on, there was no looking back. He was gone and out of town. He was checked out and flowed the coop.
But first, he had to burn those bridges. Every last one.
Well, that's just dandy. I narrowly escaped being a pederast, and now I'm a megalomaniac. That's good, Heather. I didn't think you knew what that word meant.
I looked it up.
Good. It's a pity you couldn't look up some semblance of a character whenever you wanted to. It's a pity you couldn't look up the 7 laws of theatrical tradition you consistently violate so blithely, like they didn't exist for 2,000 years, like you never heard the words, line memorization, or stage directions.
He was letting me have it, but I didn't care. He violated my #1 rule of theatrical tradition. He wasn't nice.
All you actors care about is prancing and dancing and strutting your stuff. You know nothing about the possibility of moving someone or touching someone on a deeper level than a bunch of people dressed up in tights singing like idiot cats in an alley somewhere. Somebody say something.
Well, I wasn't going to take a bite out of that offer.
No way. Ho-hum, here we went again.
I'll say something. I'm not going to cry. Usually I would, but I'm not going to.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you.
Knock it off, Richard. You'll make the poor girl cry.
Now that was a surprise.
I couldn't believe it.
She stuck up for me.
I didn't care. I just didn't care anymore.
Fine, I'll knock it off.
Good.
Fine!
But he didn't knock it off. He was quiet for a while, and we were all drinking. But he was thinking.
You know what I like most about doing theater in this town? Do you?
What? What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like the way the audience is like a small child. The child wants something sweet and mushy all the time for every meal. It demands to be entertained. And we all dutifully do so. We entertain them. We feed them sugar and spice and all things nice. And they all grow up to be stunted, obese idiots. The reason we don't do Chekhov in this town is nobody knows how to act his plays anymore. And nobody knows how to watch them. It's like describing relativity to a 2-year-old. They can see us and hear us, but what we're saying just isn't making any sense to them. A whole milieu of wonderful playwriting is withering on the vine, because for the last 20 years, we've fed our audiences nothing but donuts and ice cream and cookies and pop.
Oh, please. Donuts and ice cream? Les Mis is donuts and ice cream? Jesus Christ Superstar? I don't think so. If public tastes change, the artistic community has got to change with them. It is the height of arrogance to demand that the paying public conform to the artist's point of view. The artist is in the employ of the audience. That's how I see it.
You know, there was always something I wanted to say to that lady. That newspaper dilettante lady.
Well, what did she say?
You hurt people. You make people feel bad. You pass judgment upon them, and everybody reads about it in the paper, whether it's true or not. Whether I was more or less than adequate to the rest of the audience or not. Whether I stood on that stage and told the truth or not. Whether I made people laugh or cry or think or not. Your opinion is the one that's printed for everyone to read. And you hurt people.
Well, you want BLT? You gotta burn some toast. What the hell do you think stops any two-bit politician from having his way with us? The press. What do you think stops any self-possessed artiste from masturbating, pardon my French, all over our collective consciousness? The free press. All I can say is, I'm tough, but I'm fair.
If I had my way, there'd be no reviews at all.
I think we should be able to review their reviews.
Yeah. Critique the critic.
I think we should sue for slander. That'd stop them.
They praise you for the things you never did and pan your rare moments of godliness.
David Mamet.
If I don't believe her bad reviews, should I believe her good ones?
Only if they call me dreamy.
Only if they mention me once or twice.
Only if they pay me.
Only if they love me. Because who cares about anything else? Who cares about ideas or art? Because art in the theater is dead. Art in cinema and TV is dead. We now have only entertainment on all three. We don't have a true national dialogue in the arts anymore. No one ever stands up and says, road rage is bad. We gotta stop road rage. Or we gotta stop selling handguns in this country. Instead, what we see on all these, stage and big and little screen, is all singing, all dancing stage musicals, violent shock on the silver, and mindless pablum on the small. We're feeding our children sugar and starch, and they're withering away before our eyes.
Even at that point, I think he hadn't gone too far. He would have had to pay homage and tribute to the all-singing, all-dancing theaters in town. A pound of flesh, maybe. But he could have stayed. But then he got personal.
500 years of modern theater, from pageants acted out in medieval churches at Easter, to little morality skits played out on wagons in the narrow streets, to the Elizabethans and the greatest himself, Shakespeare, etc., etc., right on through to the end of the 1960s, theater meant something important. And we're not even talking about the Greeks and Romans, for Christ's sakes. There were riots in the street! People were killed when rival Shakespearean actors, one English, one actor, were performing on opposite sides of the same town.
You can read a play about it. It's called Two Shakespearean Actors. Well, he settled down for a moment or two. Then he went for the juggler.
Come here. What's your name, Mark?
Yeah.
Come here.
Okay.
Kalamazoo. You used to be known as a theater town, where somebody could pick up a newspaper on any given weekend night and read about how so-and-so were performing Shaw or Shakespeare or Wilde or Johnson or Ibsen, Chekhov, Strindberg, Dostoevsky, for Christ's sake, Williams, Inge, Wilder, and even Jean Ennui. And oh yeah, they were doing Oklahoma at the theater downtown. You felt like stomping your feet and snapping your fingers. That was okay. Stomping and snapping are worthwhile human pursuits. But so is thinking, and feeling, and learning, and crying. Crying is a worthwhile human pursuit in the theater. This used to be a theater town. So they say. This theater town full of men with no guts, full of women with big mouths. This theater town full of men and women with big mouths and no guts. I mean, what the hell do you want every single moment of your free will lives? Are you satisfied with the menu? Care to try something a little more adventurous than row, row, row your boat? Because whether it's Jean Valjean or Judas or Joseph in his full-color dreamcoat, it's still a repackaged row, row, row your boat. In an alley by moonlight, in corn country on the western plains, on a Pacific atoll, or storming the Bastille, all you're doing is rowing some goddamn little boat up some dead-end little stream.
Even then, maybe he could have stayed if he broke out the haircloth, if he did penance for a year or so, say ushered every night for a run of Jesus Christ Superstar, if he apologized in print for his stupidity and insensitivity. Even then. But, well, what do you think?
Screw you, Kalamazoo. Portage, too. And the horse that Titus Bronson rode in on. You had something good, something precious and good, and you pissed it away. You ain't got no more storytellers no more. And your children won't hear the tales they would tell. And someday your sons and daughters will find an old moldy copy of Our Town among their inheritance in your recently abandoned attic. And they'll turn the delicate and yellowed pages and wonder what it was all about. And wouldn't it make some great kindling for the bonfire on the beach tomorrow night after the closing performance of Dem Bones, the all-singing, all-dancing musical on the life of Dennis the Worm Rodman? Goodbye, Kalamazoo. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was you. But one thing I know is true. You ain't who you think you are. You ain't who you say is you. You've eaten all the seed corn, and winter's not near through. So some enchanted evening, when you don't know how to love him, all alone in the moonlight, across that crowded room, wouldn't it be loverly if somewhere up in heaven there's an angel with big ears? Kalamazoo, you broke my heart. And now it's time to go. That's it. That's all I have to say. Adios, amigos. See you on the other side.
So that was that. Another fitting end to another fine production. Usually at a wrap party or a closing night party, after a few drinks, one of three things will happen. 1, nothing. 2, people will laugh and cry at the good times they had and how awful it'll be not to see each other on a daily basis anymore. Or 3, all the pent-up frustrations with the discourteous behavior of someone or others will be vented upon the offending person or persons in an alcoholic haze of divine-like retribution. Words will be minced, bottled-up emotions will be unleashed, minds will be spoken.
In our case, however, at our little party, Richard told off an entire town, 2 towns, and a couple of townships if you include Portage and the others.
He played Abe Lincoln. What did you expect? He was the stage manager in our town. He did Hamlet twice. What did you expect?
Now let me say just one thing here. No way do I agree with what Richard said. And if I acted in any way as a you-know-what, if I helped set him off that night, what he said has nothing to do with what I believe. I'm just starting out. I don't need this at this point in my career. The career I'd like to have.
They say if you wait long enough, everyone will show their true colors. I just hope when they show mine, it's not a video camera in my face. He tried so hard to make a case, but he only succeeded in hoisting himself on his own petard. I read that in a theater textbook once. Hoisted by his own petard. It's Shakespeare, I think.
I'll miss him, I guess. A good heart. Probably belongs somewhere in a bigger city. Somewhere
Where he can do what he wants to do. Somewhere.
I guess I really don't care where.
Somewhere where he's appreciated. Somewhere else.
I hugged him that night and we said our farewells. Hail, fellows, well met.
We high-fived each other.
I kissed him goodbye on the lips. He tasted of beer and whiskey and self-importance.
He spent that last night with me. He was a mess. like a little boy. He was better the next day. Today. Guess that's today. We'll keep in touch. He'll call often. I know him. He's never been away from this place.
He'll find out. He'll find out for himself if he travels far and wide. He'll find out that it's all like Kalamazoo.
Well, it's been nice talking to you. Well, come see me in Showboat in October. Rehearsals start on Monday. Could be a good show.
That's it? We're done? Good. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. You ever work for McCracken Chevrolet? I hear they're gonna shoot some new spots pretty soon.
You ever been on stage? I bet you'd be good. You've got that thing going there. I bet you'd be good. You ever shoot commercials?
As the curtain comes down on my own personal second act. One more to go. Oh, break. Break if I don't leave this place soon. I do believe I shall simply explode. Simply explode. What's wrong with you? That's Maggie the cat. God, don't you know anything about theater?
And so I asked him if he was leaving because of anything I might have done. And you know what he said? He said he was leaving because of everything I've done. Oh, God, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, God.
Order.
The day I left Kalamazoo, referring, of course, to James. Thanks for taking the heat on this
Still
one, buddy.
here.
Yeah, sure. I didn't write any of this.
That's why I left them in your mailbox.
Chuck, we could read the whole script if you wrote the whole script.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There's
apparently,
Half of it not written.
apparently you're the only one who's found out, who's read that
We
far,
don't know
James,
how it
but
ends,
The
Chuck.
last half of the video
all
is
die.
not written yet, but it will be soon. You'll have
Do you
it.
have any idea of how it's going to end?
No. But the neat thing about that, you guys, is your rehearsals will inform the rest of my writing for the final half of the video.
Oh, so that's how you get out of writing it all. You're gonna
Yeah.
let us write it.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
God help you, Chuck.
It's organic that way.
Okay, from the top, let's just try it. Bless you.
Zoom tight.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit, you say, without skipping a beat.
and I missed that. I skipped the beat.
You did.
Missed it, Mickey.
If you skip a beat with this crew, someone else will jump right in. Don't worry about that.
Weeks of rehearsal and shooting, and he tells us he's got to leave town.
Who is this? Who the hell is this?
She was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I'm going to kill you, Chuck.
Which, of course, pissed me off till I realized. But can she act?
Yeah. Drop
Oh,
dead.
my God.
I felt a little something myself, you know, a little je ne sais quoi.
Oh, my God.
Oh, give me a break. She wasn't that pretty. Maybe when she first walked in, the light hit her just right or something. Don't forget I was in the crapper taking a pee at the time. But when I got back to rehearsal, he was all over her like a nocturnal emission.
What is that? A nocturnal emission. I don't want to know.
I was in this play and such, and we wowed them at competition, and we've been invited to perform it. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Is that okay?
Changing blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And how do you spell it? I want to get that right. Yada, yada.
Yeah, it is
It is
really
more
more
contemporary. Is it too much of a cliche?
Like blah, 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 is it?
Okay, you got it. You got it. Yada, yada, yada it is.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I can't do another. It's been 20 Chuck Bentley movies. I have to leave. I'll be 80 years old. Chuck will be in his wheelchair,
Yeah, he'll have the camera mounted on it so he moves it.
Now you're
A thing like this so he can turn a wheelchair around, move it around there, and get it in there. Okay.
Hopefully
Come on,
by that-
Donna, pull me back, pull me back, pull me back.
My battery's going.
Which one? Which one? Well, you're changing the wrong battery. It's this one. Not the camera. Forget the camera.
Well, hopefully by that time we'll have virtual reality, so I won't need real actors.
Exactly. You can just punch them all up on your computer. They'll
That's
do
right.
exactly what you want.
But
So
you know,
directly
they'll all
from
look
my
like
brain.
us.
Well, not exactly like you, perhaps.
Well, maybe you can improve on the model. Thanks.
they'll all look like
Give me some more hair or
variations of
something.
Chuck. They all look like variations. Strangely enough, they'll all play their roles the same way Chuck would play them. See, that'd be the great thing about doing the computer animated actors is you really could force every actor to act the role the way you would do it.
They'll all bark their lines like a machine gun.
I'll be stiff and wooden.
So that's what we're going to have to explore while we go through this, the subtext and how much we want to tweak it, you know what I mean? I mean, you can take the very same lines, Priscilla, that you have as the reviewer, and we could make her a monster if we wanted to, just in the way you play it.
But that's not the point of what you've written here, though. The point is not, we're going to zing actors or we're going to zing reviewers. That's not what you're trying to say here anyway.
I'm trying for balance. Yeah, exactly. So I think...
I think she zings us more than we zing her.
Do you really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Richard kind of gets his digs in more than like the rest of us actors do.
I do call her some nasty names.
Yeah.
Snakehead, Viper, Medusa.
Terrible name.
Medusa.
But no, I liked the line that says, if I don't believe they're bad reviews, should I believe the good ones? Yeah, I thought that was very
Do it
interesting.
for us, Heather.
Heather, that's your line.
Do it for us.
If I don't believe they're bad reviews, should I believe they're good ones?
Perfect. So, let's just quickly, bear with me here. You've just said the line which causes her to say, to top you with a line. And she says the line which causes you to start fuming. We need to have you take 2 steps down like you're going for her, but slowly. We don't want this to just, be so quick. Slowly, Kitty, like you're rolling up your sleeves, like you're gearing up. And then you come to meet her too, as if you guys are going to have the showdown right here, okay? And on that, the 2 of you will come to intervene, okay? Now be very careful with arms flailing and everything.
And he just sits here.
Yeah, James.
He just enjoys
You
the
can
show.
jump in anytime.
He calls the whole thing in the first place. But be very careful when we stage this, you guys. I want to go half speed at first, okay? And be careful with your fingers. Don't poke anyone's eye or anything. It's best to use fists. It's better to get a fist in the face than a finger in the eye.
Or a nail.
Or a nail, right. So keep your fingers in while we're rehearsing this. Okay. And we need to get Mickey in the middle somehow.
I've heard of monkey in the middle. I'm gonna have Minky in the middle.
Milky.
Milky.
Milky in the middle.
Or Icky.
So, Mickey, you would insinuate yourself right between them right away. And then, Mary Kay, you will sort of like come behind Kitty and try to grab her. Somehow, if you can end up, like you're reaching for Kitty, but you end up with Mickey's head in your hands instead, so that you can direct his head.
Here, Mickey. Bam, bam, bam.
Something like that, yeah. So what I want is Mickey in the center of all this with his, his head to justify his line. So very slowly, you guys, and be very careful. Let's just try it. Let's just see what happens, okay? You said a nasty line to her.
Blah, 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 blah.
You said the nasty line to her.
Yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so now you start moving, Kitty.
Who's this fat cow?
Okay, now move with
You're
her,
right.
Heather. You guys are gonna have a showdown. Mickey, you somehow jump in the middle. Yeah, Mary Kay. Okay. Hey, that looks good.
Ouch! How come she's choking me?
You're the monkey in the middle.
I'm the monkey in the middle.
Okay, let's try that again. Let's try it
Aren't you
again.
after her? How did I get in this?
That's funny. That's good. I like that. I like that. Very good. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's go a little bit faster this time. Let's go at 2/3 speed.
Sorry, I forgot about grabbing her arm.
Yeah, grab her arms. Don't let her choke me.
Okay, let's talk our way through this. A little bit faster this time. And okay, Kitty, you said a nasty lie. Michelle, you say a nasty lie. And then here comes the showdown. Kitty, you're walking up. Michelle, jump up. Mickey, Mary Kay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got you.
No, do something. Do something. Do something.
Get out of my way.
And there's the monkey in the middle. Okay,
Get out of
good.
the way.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thanks for all the help.
Okay.
Yeah, hit your mark between those two marks and face right here. Your eyes on here the whole time. Okay, good.
Whoop, it's that.
That's perfect. And then, right from there, Mickey will bring the sword up, and you hit it. Bring it right down.
It's like you want me to put action into it right now, Jackie? Toothpick hit. Ready?
Oh, that's a nasty germ.
Get away, English people, get away.
Well, you didn't say put power into it.
This is my country. Go, go. Please go away.
I'll hit you again.
Okay. I'll do it again.
Okay, you knock it down. Perfect.
Are those mulberries?
33.
They are.
I think those are mulberries.
Really? That high?
Oh, yeah.
The trousers. So she said.
Somebody doesn't want to rehearse today.
What trousers?
No, page 24.
I don't believe it.
Middle. I don't believe this. What are we, a circus? Let's do that.
Oh, okay.
And I know you guys will be at a table there, but let's just do it for the lines, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to try it without books?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I only got 2 lines here, I think.
Well, then you'll certainly
The question
get
is, do you know your cue
I only have
line?
like
Oh, do I
one
have to know
line,
those
too.
too? I thought I only had to know my line.
No. Yeah, someone in the background will be telling you when your line comes in.
Pointing at it.
Yeah.
There'll be this
That's in
dead
my
pause.
contract.
Everybody will look at you and go, oh, that's one of my lines.
See, whenever there's a pause, it's my line. See, I know that. I don't have to know anybody else.
Yeah, I've seen plays like that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I've been in them.
Well, that's good because I know whenever there's a pause, and I think it's my line, it's not because
It's mine. Yeah. Even if I'm not in the show. You know, there's a pause there. Where was Mickey? That was his line.
But if you're in the house, you shout it out from the auditorium, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear the chicken.
It's like some
chick
sort of
fishing.
Let's hear your
metaphor for
chicken.
chicken.
I can't believe it. The other day, you said I was doing the puck wrong because you grew up with chickens?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I can't do it right now.
Gee, I wonder why.
I used to be able to do it really well. I could go.
I gotta relax the lips.
Chickens don't have lips.
What? Okay.
Okay, this is just a rehearsal. And action.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
You.
Me?
And you.
It's who?
Me?
What the hell are you doing? Who?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Take it right from there.
Who?
And not too angry, James. Not too angry.
Yep. You.
Me?
And you.
Me?
Both of you.
What's wrong?
Good.
That was great.
Never do it again.
Holy shit. Oh, that was really funny.
Never do it again.
What the hell are you doing?
Who?
You.
Me?
And you.
Me?
Both of you.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Let me put it this way. You suck. You bite the big one. You reek, you blow, you stink like garbage.
No shit.
I thought it was pretty good. I felt good. Did you feel good?
I felt good.
We felt good.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. Now listen, girls. If we don't start behaving ourselves.
Okay, now on this, James, you're not fiddling. You're serious.
Okay,
and
you don't want any of this.
And I don't want anger, but I want threatening menace.
Okay.
And I want girls to be a dirty word. Now listen, girls.
Okay.
Okay.
Can do that.
So take it. Remember for a while you were leaning over this? Huh?
Yeah,
Try that.
yeah.
See what that looks like.
Yeah, okay.
From there. Do it from there. Just from where
I
you
see.
were. Yeah. And then just try. Now listen. Yeah.
Now listen,
And
girls.
don't put your chin on there. That's too
Right.
relaxed. Yeah. Yeah.
Now listen, girls.
Two down. Yeah.
If we don't start behaving ourselves, i.e., behaving like actresses, those of the female gender who act, who pretend to do something or pretend to feel something in a manner consistent with effecting a change upon the viewing audience, poor miserable sods. Where was I? Lost it.
Poor, miserable son.
Before that.
We suck.
Yeah, then cripes to shit. I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna go snafu.
AWOL.
AWOL. I'm gonna wreak havoc on this little hot dog stand like pronto.
Yeah. Okay. Who's got the first line?
Me?
Okay. And what is it?
I heard there was tension on the set.
Okay. Good. Everything looks good. You guys ready to try? This is just a rehearsal. Just a rehearsal. And be writing and looking down, Priscilla, when we start.
Okay.
I'll say action. Do it for 2 seconds, and then
Okay.
after that you can do whatever you want. Okay. And within reason. And okay. And action.
I heard there was tension on the set.
You heard wrong.
So. Hello. So they're lying.
Who?
So they're lying.
Who?
Them.
Or deluded.
Of course. You're as happy as a lark.
I may fly away.
Okay, that was good.
Beg your pardon?
You said we were adequate in the Seagull.
Oh, did I?
Thompson and Noble were adequate as the effusive Arena and the truculent Tricorin.
See, I liked you.
Did you?
Adequate is good.
It's lame.
I disagree.
I loved that role.
I'm sure you did.
We sold out every house.
Small theater.
Granted.
Tiny.
Yes.
60 seats.
Roughly.
Well.
That'll work. Can you make your well smaller? All you need to do is just with your and it still catches you. You still do catch it out of the corner of your eye and look at it.
I can't really do
Perfect.
too much with my hands, can
No,
I?
I don't want you to either. Yeah, but so make your well, Kitty, make your well smaller,
All right.
and your well, Priscilla, make smaller too. It's more of a question of
Okay.
wow or whatever. Like
Okay.
you've been doing it, just smaller.
Okay.
Okay. That's right. We haven't had to contend with bugs in the basement, have we?
Well, if we did gnats in England, we can do
Oh
bugs
God!
here.
Please don't remind me of that. Okay.
They weren't that bad.
That's not what you were saying then.
Oh, but I didn't say much then, did I?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. In fact, you didn't say much at all. You kept missing your lines. Just kidding.
All right,
3D.
you are not kidding. You're
Extreme close-up.
He's not kidding. It's one of
3D
those
effect.
underlying, want to say the truth, but don't really want to say it the way I should say
When your
it.
true word is spoken. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mary Kay, you're too easy. You're too easy to make fun of. Okay.
How's my hair, Chuck?
That's fine. It's like it always is.
I know, I tried to fix it.
I was kidding. It was a joke.
I'm like, it's the
Gosh, Mary
same. I
Kay,
get a
nobody could wear your hair like you do. Honestly.
I've never seen anything like it.
Only you could do that.
Someday I'll be real prim and proper and make sure it's done every day.
We'll look forward to that. Oh, God. Okay, let's think about this now. Think about what we're going to do. Don't worry about the lines first time. We're just getting it back. See if we can get it back. Okay, and action.
I don't like the reviews she writes.
I do.
You would. She likes women.
Hates men?
No, just likes women. They all do up there.
Up where?
The newspaper, Arts and Entertainment Desk.
I like her.
You would. She's trying to make up for 500,000 years of female repression.
Says you.
Says me.
Like what?
Well, all their articles always, they always feature, no, they always favor women in their articles. I was in La Mancha once.
Quixote?
Thank you. No, I was Sancho Panza.
Go ahead.
And all the article talked about was Aldonza this and Aldonza that.
Aldonza?
The female lead.
Oh, yeah.
And a Quixote she mentioned once. Me, not at all. It was Woman of La Mancha. You really got an axe to grind
Hey,
up
good
there.
laugh, you guys. Good laugh.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, oh, he.
I'm used to his jokes. See, I figure I'm used to his jokes, so I just kind of go.
No,
I'll laugh. I'll give him some.
I know we were just in rehearsal now, but
I'll
give
give
him
him
some
more.
help. Give him some
Okay.
He's just the funniest guy at the moment. right
Okay.
now. There's no other
Okay.
one around, but he's the funniest guy at the moment right now.
Now, are we opening this stuff as business?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you need. In fact, that's what we're doing here right now. We're just gonna figure out what the business is gonna be. You guys are gonna give me the business.
Whose pop is this? Like, this is getting out of the seat how to go
Yeah, whose pop is
anyway.
that?
People are going, what, should we eat? Should we
Yeah.
put it out?
Someone claiming any of these pops?
Could you use this? This one's mine.
Okay,
That's mine.
I just put mine over there, so.
okay, good.
Can I not have it on here?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Little product placement there.
George Killian.
I really do see her as doing something like that, you guys. I hope you don't think I'm being lazy.
No, I think that's fine. But Mary Kay, let's do it up there then, so I can see you. Let's do
Yeah,
it up there.
I'll do my little.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
start
okay.
out there. Just be there, eating. Yeah,
start out here?
Don't be there. No, be right there.
Over here.
Okay.
Yeah, good. And Michelle, you can pop in there when you need to. Okay, guys, we haven't done this in a while, so let's just mark through it and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
And you guys don't forget, you got to build to that emotional thing so that James actually does feel like putting the knife out at you. Okay? Okay, this is just a rehearsal.
Do you want us to actually pour the stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. Take anything you need that you really want to eat and get rid of it, but actually, so we're actually going to do it. Okay? This is just a rehearsal and action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
All I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
Why is he coming again?
I told you, the Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with Cable Access to do a little behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the interviews we've been doing.
Those interviews suck. They're so.
Tell him no.
Okay, that's where you got to be. You got to be there
On that
for
line?
that line. Yep.
Okay.
So in other words, you got to be there before that line.
Okay.
Do I need to be there before my line too? Well, all I can say is.
You were almost okay. You were just a little bit late. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's take it back to Q, Michelle.
Ooh, you want that whole pie for yourself, don't you?
No, I'm just...
Yeah.
He's just filling in the
No one else is
the
going to
hole.
eat it, that's for sure.
Well, I brought two, so if I could make this one last through all the takes we need.
What kind is it, James? What kind is it?
Chocolate cream.
It's that cheap banquet stuff.
Why is everybody so obsessed with food?
We haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, that was good.
Pretty much.
Okay, let's cue Michelle up for her thing.
Crackers and cheese.
What's the line right for you, Michelle?
Them two are talking.
interviews.
So he says, talk starts. Why are they here again? Isn't that what somebody says and you say?
I'd
Blah,
say
blah,
that.
blah,
I'll take
blah,
it from
blah.
I told you. The Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with Cable Access to do a behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the videos we've been doing.
Those interviews suck. They're
doing?
so.
Tell him no.
And get your face right in there,
Okay.
Michelle. Yep.
Those interviews suck. They're so
Tell him no.
I can't.
personal.
Exactly.
Good. Then you can get lost. Yep.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell him no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
Why not?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
Me too.
Because he paid me, all right?
Okay. Not
I'll get
exactly.
there.
Do it right here.
I'm sorry.
To the middle ground.
Probably
Yeah.
Anglais
Yeah.
is the last.
A little too much.
Yeah. Do it right to the middle ground because and then immediately drop it.
Sprechen Sie
Yeah.
Deutsch, isn't that the last one?
Parle Anglais.
No, Parle Anglais.
Parle Anglais? Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, let's cue James up for his emotional outburst. And James, a little soft pedal, a little bit, not too hard to her.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you want your face in that pie?
Let's take it to that point. Why? Where Kitty says why not or whatever it is because he. No.
No, I'll take it back to exactly.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Exactly. Shit. Okay. Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax, it's unacceptable. Tell them no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Me too.
Because he paid me, all right?
Okay, good. Then why not's got to come right away.
All right.
Your line right away. Your line right away.
All right.
And you gotta start moving after your
yeah,
line.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what'll do it. Your move, your 3 lines, boom, 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 will cause you to whip around with the knives. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
What is your last line, James? Sprechen Parle Anglais, and then
Parle
we leave.
Anglais.
Why not? Yeah, why? Boom, 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 boom.
Okie dokie.
And then swivel that way so you don't nick.
Yeah, that's more natural.
That's okay.
That's a more natural movement anyway. Then I'm leaving, but I'll circle around.
Yes, that's
Because
it.
they paid me. Why do I keep saying because he paid me?
Okay, let's take it from there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Personal.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell them no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
I vote no.
Me too.
Because he paid me, all right? I took the money. I'm a whore, all right?
How much?
1,500.
No chicken feed.
We're worth more.
Where's the money?
And then go right up to him on his shoulder. Go right on his shoulder, face to face. Put your arm on his shoulder. And face to face.
Like this?
Yeah, like this. Yeah,
Where's the money? Where's the money?
perfect. Okay, are we ready to try one?
All right, I'll jump on that.
So is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay for me then to
Yes.
move back on that
Yes.
part? Because I wasn't sure
Yep.
about that move, and that was
Perfect.
odd and uncomfortable.
Are we ready to try one, or should we rehearse it one more time?
Wear a headset?
Rehearse it
Yep,
one more
I will
time.
wear-
Yeah, I'd like to
I'm
rehearse.
just wondering because if this, I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh,
before,
okay.
and if-
Okay, and I'll say action, wait 2 seconds, but be doing business. And action.
I don't believe this. What are we? I'm sorry.
That's all right. You know what,
Are
Mickey?
you filming?
You were right.
It is loud.
Much too loud.
Are you filming? Or are we practicing?
No, this is a filming.
Oh, I thought we were gonna rehearse it.
You want to rehearse it again? Okay, let's just shoot it.
All right.
And that's too loud.
How about just hands?
Both
This is
of
too
you.
loud, too?
Both of you. Yeah.
Just use my hands and
No.
pull them out.
Too loud.
Okay,
I'm
I'll do
just
something
hearing
Hey,
crackle,
honey, you
crackle,
can be
crackle.
opening the beers.
Why don't you put some chips in here? Too loud?
You can be eating chips and opening the beers or something.
I could just be sitting here eating.
Actually, you could, Mickey, but that's too
Yeah.
loud. Too loud.
That's too loud?
Jeez.
You can do
Okay.
it real quiet.
You guys have the feeling we're working underwater. Okay. Let's try one. Okay, sharp. Does anybody have any problem? I mean, should we rehearse this or should we take it? Are we ready to take it?
The only thing, I'm just not sure exactly what to do here since I can't do the chips
Okay.
anymore. So I'll
Open
just
the beer.
Okay, Mickey, take these
I'm
cups
gonna take the cups and
and count them. Take them out of the bag, though. Yeah, you're right. Why don't you swivel around?
I can come and go too because I'm here and then he gives me that look and I can just kind of walk off.
Okay,
and
that'll help that. And Mickey, why don't you just do a anti-clockwise circle around the table, just looking over their shoulders, looking for, you're looking for something on the table and you don't want to,
Well, first thing I'll do is I'll just take these out of the thing and kind of set them
yeah,
down.
you can't take them out. That makes too much noise. They're already
All
out.
I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
Yeah. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just try it, you guys. This probably won't be the one we
okay.
take, but let's just try it. Okay. Ready for action, and Michelle, let's have you in there to start with. I hate to say, because I do want to get as many people in as we can. Yeah, that's right. You can go. Then you can go and get those. Okay, you guys. And action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
It was me. When's he coming?
Any minute. Oh, he's been here all along.
Oh, I was counting. I can't do two things at once.
Okay.
Slow motion.
Take 4.
See, this is a brilliant idea on my part. I can do this over and over again.
Except it's gonna look pink down on the top.
Well,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Who cares?
I'm sorry.
Designer pie.
I got one line in the scene. 3 words.
Yeah, we know. Okay. Ready for action? And action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Okay, hold it. Half of being an actor is knowing when to say your lines.
And what's the other half?
Knowing when.
Knowing when you shut up.
Okay. And give me 2 seconds at the beginning, Kitty. You jumped that a little
I
bit.
do?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Michelle, get in the frame so I can see you. Yep. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
And action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
Well, okay, can let go of a shake of what?
Okay.
It's gonna be a long night.
Oh,
And I was perfect that time.
Well, I could take.
Maybe we would have been better off drinking the beer.
I don't know, but I did
You know,
rough
some of this
day.
you can use behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let the people know how what really
Outtakes.
it's you guys all are.
How bad we really do.
And maybe I can speed this up when I edit it. You know, just do it in fast motion. Okay, let's try another one. Mm-hmm. That was good that you took a sip out of the can that time, Michelle. That was good. That was a good thing to start with. And action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
Well, all I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
When's he coming again?
I told you, the Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with Cable Access to do a behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the interviews we've been doing.
Those interviews suck. They're so
Tell him no.
I can't.
personal.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell him no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Why not?
Parlez Anglais?
Why? I don't know.
Me too.
Because they paid me, all right? I took the money. I'm a whore, all right?
How much?
1,500.
Chicken feed.
We're worth more.
Where's the money?
Okay. Unbelievably, quite nice, quite good. Okay.
Except for the
Don't eat the pie, everybody. Don't.
I just had this knife in it that I've just licked about 6 times, so.
I don't mind. I'll eat a piece of that pie, you kidding?
Like I said, I brought 2.
Oh, I don't care. If nobody wants to swap one out.
Chocolate cream pie and beer.
Is the other
Yeah!
That's it. He loves chocolate and beer.
Well, I wasn't sure how well this would work, and I might have had to have broken out the second one. It still might if we.
Okay. Kitty, the ambient sound level is pretty good here, so you needn't push the beginning quite so much.
All right.
Vocally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, can we take it down to a little more of that whispery
Yes,
thing that
please
we
do.
tried once?
Yeah.
That conspiracy.
Yeah. Well, good point. We haven't done that in a while, have we?
Yeah.
You guys want to try that one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just see how much of the sound you pick up and whether you lose any of it.
No, I've got real good sound. There's no lawnmowers and
That's true, no dogs.
no wind. So yeah, you guys.
Damn
can
birds are
bring
too
it down.
loud, but other than that.
Yeah. But also, you guys bring it down a level of naturalism too. Okay. 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 But keep the energy, keep the pace. Okay. And ready for action. And action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
Well, all I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
Why's he coming again?
I told you, the Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with Cable Access to do a behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the interviews we've been doing.
Those interviews suck.
Tell him no.
They're so
I can't.
personal.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell him no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Why
Parlez
not?
Anglais?
Why not?
I don't know.
Me too.
Because they paid me, all right?
How
I
much?
took the money. I'm a whore, all right?
Okay, cut.
Shit.
Let's clean that up.
I took the money.
So we know what happened. You jumped his line, but that's okay. You know what had happened, right? Right?
Yep.
You got that fixed. Okay.
I'm a whore. I gotta wait for that.
Yeah.
Sure, it was going so good too.
It was. Let's do it again. It was going very well. Okay. But no, Kitty, did you have two goof ups there?
Jeez.
We're tied.
But,
Yeah, I keep cutting them off with the
Okay, I just want to fix them.
Parley and Glaze
Okay,
thing.
so we got them both fixed up, right? Yeah. You were in Italy. You must have said that
How many
5
of those are there?
times.
3?
There are 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
That's 4.
No can do.
Oh, no can do.
With
If
no
you're
can do,
counting
there's 4.
that. Okay, yeah, no
Okay.
can do. If my,
All right.
if my dialects were a little more on, it'd
All right.
help you out. But,
I'm starting to give you enough of these characters. Now I know how it's like to be a commercial. Be in a commercial. It's like,
I'm sure it's even
oh, these are lovely.
Yeah.
I've had 1,000 of them today.
that's why they have the spit cup right there for you at the end of each take.
Okay, let's do this.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, and action.
I don't believe this.
It's true.
What are we, a circus?
Just about.
When's he coming?
Any minute.
Well, all I can say is you two better keep it together with a couple of strangers coming to the party.
Why is he coming again?
I told you, the Chamber of Commerce stitched up a deal with cable access to do a behind-the-scenes thing to go along with the interviews we've been doing.
Those interviews suck. They're so
Tell him no.
I can't.
personal.
Exactly. Doing interviews is one thing, but breathing down our necks while we're trying to relax is unacceptable. Tell him no.
I can't, bitch. Read my lips. No can do. Comprende? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parle Anglais?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Me too.
Because they paid me, all right? I took the money. I'm a whore, all right?
How much?
1,500.
Chicken feed.
We're worth more.
Where's the money?
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Ooh, that might be sublime.
Want some?
Yeah.
There you go.
You can drink on the job.
Oh, just fill it right up there.
You
Okay,
mix.
this is just a rehearsal, and
Him.
Him? Mm-hmm. You married?
yes,
Happy.
yes.
I think I'd be good in a movie.
I already asked.
What do you say?
He said it'd make me a star.
Really?
No, really. He said, I gotta go.
Oh.
I did have to go.
So what do you think?
What?
Me and Janice together in a movie? We'd be good.
Yeah, you would. I gotta go.
Hey, get back here.
Yeah.
I got work to do.
Don't drink too much.
I won't.
Call me.
I will.
I'm in the book.
Okay. Cut. Good. Very nice. We'll do one more take.
You have messy hair today.
Till the end of it.
Exactly.
I can. It's all messy. Is it messy enough? Does it look like I've rolled in the hay?
Yeah.
Come here.
I'm like, what?
Oh, well, okay.
It's like it's got lots of kids' hands on it, so it's feeling really clean right now.
There you go.
Yeah. First and second graders, I like your hair. Why do you keep following me?
It sounds like a line from something.
It's a line from
Burne
Back to
Jones?
the Future.
Oh.
Why do you keep following me? You want me to stand here?
Yes, please. Mary Kay, have you been drinking that beer?
No.
It's supposed to be a prop, you know.
Nope.
Okay.
Should I open it though?
Sure.
Okay. Nope, I'm just going to take it slow and easy.
She said, opening the beer.
No, is this
Okay.
where you want me? Right here, really? Or?
No, I want you seated next to Mickey there.
Okay.
Boy, wouldn't you know, I got light on my lens. Sunlight.
Can I lean on this?
Yeah.
Will it work from over on that direction? I could change places with Mary? Or?
Let me just see what kind of light I get here.
You can't see my panties, can you?
Drag the lock. This is good. I got it right here. Yeah, Mickey, you're good leaning there.
Okay.
And Mickey, you're okay. We can, when I say yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can just do that.
And you want me
Yep.
all the way up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is good, you guys. It's pretty. And I'll start here. Oh, yeah, this is very nice. And I'll just come right to here, and we'll do the same. Okay. Let's try one. This is just a rehearsal. Okay, just a rehearsal for the lines, and Who's got the first line?
I do.
Oh, it's trousers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's trousers.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, Mickey, I'll say action. You wait 2 seconds and take it. And action.
So he said, trousers? What trousers?
Oh, that's funny.
He never knew he did the entire second scene in his jockey shorts.
That reminds me of a time in school when we were doing rumors. You know that show?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary Kay, to the lens.
Oh.
To the lens.
Okay.
Yep.
You know.
Anytime you refer to me, it's to the lens, okay?
That reminds me of a time in school when we were doing rumors. You know that show?
Neil Simon? Have some more.
And what's her name came out with her blouse unbuttoned all the way down to her waist.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't these mishaps ever depress you guys? You asses?
No.
Because it's never final. I mean, if you goof up, you've always got another shot at it the next night or the night after that.
Although I remember once on closing night, I think it was during rumors.
No, it was bedroom farce.
Oh, I was so pleased. Okay.
So were we.
Okay.
You said something. You said anything.
It's not even funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. Okay. Although I remember once during closing night. I think it was bedroom. I think I remember once during closing night during bedroom farce.
Alan Ayckbourn?
Or was it Passion Play? No, it was Passion Play.
Peter Nichols?
Yeah.
Peter Nichols.
Oh, was it Dreams of Leaving? Anyway, it's not important.
Okay, then we cut to a cutaway of me in the studio, and then we cut back to you, so we'll go right on.
Is that a anyway, it's not important. I'm not going to finish the story, or anyway, it's not important, yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
And these cues, it got to be like right there, boom, boom. No,
Okay.
It's only funny if Mickey can just interject these things. You're in essence giving a monologue.
Okay.
And it only works if Mickey just interjects, Alan Ayckbourn, Peter Nichols, just boom, boom, boom. So in essence, you're giving a monologue, Mary Kay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of this.
Okay. So let's just take your speech, Mary Kay, as a soliloquy, as a monologue.
Okay.
And then Mickey.
So it got from Milky to Icky.
There's a new one. Icky will just interject at will.
Milky. Icky Nookie.
Milky and Icky.
Okay.
How are you going to bill me on this thing?
Okay. Let's nail this, okay? Let's
Okay.
nail this.
Okay.
Okay, so it's, the line is, the line is what? I think it was during,
I think it was during bedroom farce.
yeah,
Alan Ayckbourn.
okay.
Or was it Dreams of or was it Passion Play?
No,
No, it was Passion Play.
Play.
No, it was Passion Play.
Peter Nichols?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Nichols.
Or was it Dreams of Living? Anyway, it's not important. Your Dreams of Leaving. Anyway, it's not important.
Okay, let's just do this until we nail it.
Okay.
So he said, trousers? What trousers?
Oh, that's funny.
He never knew he did the entire second scene in his jockey shorts.
That reminds me of a time in school when we were doing rumors. You know that show?
That Neil Simon. Have some more.
And what's her name came out with her blouse unbuttoned all the way down to her waist.
Wait a minute, don't these mishaps ever depress you?
Nope.
Oh, because it's never final. I mean, if you goof up, you've always got another shot at it the next night or the night after that.
Although I remember once on closing night, I think it was during bedroom farce.
Alan Ayckbourn.
Oh, no, it was Passion Play.
Peter Nichols?
Yeah.
Peter Nichols.
Or was it Dreams of Leaving? Anyway, it's not important.
Good. Perfect. Perfection, yeah.
You hurt people. You make people feel bad. You pass judgment upon them, and everybody reads about it in the paper, whether it's true or not. Whether I was more or less than adequate to the rest of the audience or not. Whether I stood on that stage and told the truth or not. Whether I made people laugh or cry or think or not. Your opinion is the one that's printed for everyone to read. And you hurt people.
So I said, if he doesn't get here soon, we'll have to camp out.
Yeah, that's good. And it's good, keep the accent. But it's the sort of thing like you're saying, like they didn't hear their cue, so, and then I said, if he doesn't get here soon, we'll have to camp out. You're trying to prompt the person
So
in the
I
wings.
said, if he hasn't, so I said, if he doesn't get here soon, we'll have to camp out.
Yeah, good.
Well, that went to Irish now.
I like it.
Doesn't
Beth.
matter.
I like it over there.
Gesundheit, I said without skipping a beat.
Oh, really? We're in Mississippi?
And you guys are being too indulgent, too self-indulgent here. Oh, really? We're in Mississippi? You know. Okay.
Of course I loved her. Janice, we're talking about Janice. Of course I loved her. We've been through maybe 10, 11 shows together. I did Lincoln to her Mary Todd. She did Kate to my Petruchio. We did George and Martha together. Actually, Nick and Martha. I was way too young for George at the time. We did Love Letters. We did Algernon and what's her name, Beatrice and Benedict, Stanley and Stella, Irina and Trigorin, the Macbeths, the Plantagenets, the Brothers Grimm, for Christ's sake. We rocked. Killed. We blew the lid off the houses we played.
Good. Let's do that one again.
Okay.
Check.
Check. Can you read it as quickly as you did, and yet all these roles? You know, can we see you? Can we see you remembering them on the spot?
I'll do what I can.
Yep. But without
indicating
yes.
that I'm remembering them.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think
Yeah,
I need I think I need an indication that you're remembering them, but just in your right eye.
Well, that's the one that has the contact
be
in
that
it.
subtle.
So.
In other words, you can
Right.
take almost some pauses in there.
Right. But the idea is that they're coming to me.
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
Exactly.
Stanley and Stella, da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
that one, oh, and that one, oh, and that
Yes,
one, and that
yes,
one. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
Do a little bit more of that. And at the beginning, you did it just right, but even more just right.
But even better.
You take a little bit less pauses there. Of course, I loved her. Janice, we're talking about Janice. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Tighten up those pauses. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I don't want that to be funny, but I do want it to be apropos. I mean, you haven't been with it. Just Janice. You know.
Right,
Okay.
right. I could be talking about anybody.
Okay. Let me cue this up first. Okay. Here we go. And
Just say it with your eyes. Tell Joan that you love her. Giving in.
Is that what it's saying?
Yes. Tell Joan that it's going to be all right. Just with your eyes. No, that's not it. That's not it.
Don't you get it?
You're lifting your eyebrows. Stop with the eyebrows. It's like I have to go. I'm like, I can't help it. I use my eyebrows a lot.
Shoot in Chicago.
I thought it's normal. This is normal, and he's a guy. But afterthoughts were just like, why did I go to him?
okay, here we go. And
She's thick, I think.
she's thick, I think. She's thick, I think. Okay. And
She's thick, I think.
she's thick, I think. There's no I.
She's thick.
Don't you get it?
What is it?
She's thick, I think.
She's thick, I think.
Yeah, that's it. And
She's thick, I think.
Getting late.
change that to I'm, would you? I'm thick, I think. I'm thick, I think. I'm thick, I think.
I think I'm thick.
I know I'm thick.
I know I'm thick.
Therefore, I'm thick.
No. Thick, I think.
She's thick, I think.
She's thick, I think.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and
She's thick, I think.
no, you're emphasizing the thing.
What is it again?
You can do it in rehearsal.
She's thick, I think.
She's thick, I think. She's thick, I think. Okay, here's a real one.
can't do it with a straight face now. It's not gonna be right.
That's okay. I'll take whatever the next one is you give me. Okay, here we go, and...
She's thick, I think. That's not right. I can't do it.
Okay, let's hear a different variation of it.
Okay.
Okay, just a single utterance, though. It's the different variations of the single utterance.
Okay.
To the camera, and... Okay, that was a double. Just
Come on, right here.
some
You
variation
represent
of
all of us chickens
pluck.
right here.
Some variation of pluck.
I grew up with chickens. They don't just pluck. Okay, I'll do it.
I grew up with chickens. Well, you're right. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
Okay, I'll just pluck.
Just look straight into the lens and just go pluck.
Okay.
That'd be funny. Whether or not chickens really do.
Okay.
So just right into the lens, big serious, and
Pluck.
okay, block. Can you go block?
Pluck.
Block. Yeah, that's it. Block.
Pluck.
Okay, here we go. To the lens and okay, and
Pluck.
what do you guys think? Well, yeah, I mean,
I'll do it again. I won't
one
laugh
more
at
time.
the end.
Okay, yeah, one more time.
Okay.
Shoot closer up here. That'll help. Oh, this is good. Okay, hold that. And
Pluck.
It shrunk.
I'm like, they weren't down that much.
It rained on it and it just shrunk.
Oh my gosh. Boy, that's an antique.
shrunk. Oh God. Okay, you guys, let's gather around. James, take your position. Shall we take it from the top? Okay. And action.
That's what you are. God damn. Medical maniac.
Good. You're a little too self-indulgent at the end there.
Yeah.
That's okay though. Otherwise, you're doing some really nice stuff. It's
kind of.
perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And then you say to yourself, God, that was good. I'm gonna draw it out a little bit longer.
No. It's like I'm finding, and that's why it's taking so long.
Okay.
Because I'm finding it. You know what I mean?
Forget all that crap. Just say the words. Sorry.
Fuck the acting.
I'm kidding.
No, I understand.
You're perfect up to the very end.
You're
Spoken like a
right.
true director.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit your mark,
I know
say the
you're
words. Okay, have a beer. And don't forget where you end up is where James has got to live with you for the rest of the scene. So.
I know. And that's like I got all these things where I'm like, okay, I got to be down here and I got to be here, and somehow I got to get to here.
Well, you did it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing it perfectly up to the very end. Just do that last bit
Yeah.
quicker. That's what you are, God. Medical maniac. Yeah.
And we're not even talking about the Greeks and Romans, for Christ's sakes. There were riots in the street. People were killed when rival Shakespearean actors, one English, one actor, were performing on opposite sides of the same town. Come here. What's your name, Mark?
Yeah.
Come here. Kalamazoo. You used to be known as a theater town, where somebody could pick up a newspaper on any given weekend night and read about how so-and-so were performing Shaw, or Shakespeare, or Wilde, or Johnson, or Ibsen, Chekhov, Strindberg, Dostoevsky, for Christ's sake, Williams, Inge, Wilde, and even Jean Ennui. Oh yeah, they were doing Oklahoma at the theater downtown if you felt like stomping your feet and snapping your fingers. That was okay. Stomping and snapping are worthwhile human pursuits. But so's thinking, and feeling, and learning, and crying. Crying is a worthwhile human pursuit in the theater. This used to be a theater town. So they say. this theater town full of men with no guts, full of women with big mouths. This theater town full of men and women with big mouths and no guts. I mean, what the hell do you want every single free will moment of your lives? Are you satisfied with the menu? Care to try something more adventurous than row, row, row your boat? Because whether it's Jean Valjean or Judas or Joseph in his full-color dream coat, it's still a repackaged row, row, row your boat. In an alley by moonlight in corn country on the western plains, on the Pacific atoll, or storming the Bastille, all you're doing is rowing some goddamn little boat up some dead-end little stream.
Yeah, cut. Looking good, and action. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into some of the things that go on during the process of making a movie like this, and how the hard work and dedication of a group of people like you've just seen is essential to its success. Well, we'll be working into the evening, so until next time, good night, everybody. See you later.